So we're going to have a little bit of a delay. Okay. I missed yesterday. So I said I was going to live stream every single day at a certain time. I said 10 o'clock, and then I bolted out of there because technically I wasn't going to be back until today. And as it goes, I have court, I have other things I have to do. I know I'm in casual wear. I was just reading an article on the Washington Post about how employees are getting emails that they're going to have to go back to work after Labor Day. Now, a lot of employees have been working remotely. So having to go back to work after all these years is a serious change in the way, I'm coming up finally, in the way that they're going to have to conduct their work. And because the labor market is so open, there's so many jobs available, employees kind of get to choose what they want to do right now. Now, they're saying that might change, that the recession is still upon us, although there are some pundits out there like Kramer who are saying that by the end of the year, stocks are going to be doing well. I don't know about that. We still have the war in Ukraine going on. There's still an energy crisis. There's historic heat waves. There's water issues. Definitely still supply chain issues. And no matter how well the administration does at dealing with these things, we're probably going to be facing some form of recession. We've certainly had 2 quarters of contracted GDP growth, which in the modern era, it's hard to necessarily know if that's an exact recession, according to what the Biden administration is saying, because we just have so many other factors. It's a different age of economic, a different economic stage than in the past. But many people are saying that, look, the economy is contracting. There's going to be a contraction of jobs, and we're going to be facing an environment where employers may have the upper hand. So it's important to consider the longer term right now. If you're an employee and you're going back to work, what is the labor market going to be like in 6 months? And maybe you should get back to work. I don't know. But if you do get hurt at work, you will have workers' compensation rights. If you work in California, you should have an employer-employee relationship. If you're an independent contractor and you're just getting paid under the table cash, you're not going to have the right to claim workers' comp. Well, you have the right to claim workers' comp, but your employer probably doesn't have workers' compensation insurance, which is required. Every employer in California must have workers' compensation insurance, or at least be self-insured or be legally uninsured. Like maybe some state agencies don't have any insurance at all. They're not legally self-insured under those provisions. They're just pay claims. So if you're working and you get hurt and you're going back into the office, maybe you're going back in to do a job and you're hurt, you need to seek attorney representation. You need to give me a call. And that's what I do here. That's one of the jobs that I have here at Napolin Accident Injury Lawyers. I practice personal injury law, workers' compensation law. So if you're among the employees who are going to be going back to work after Labor Day, just be aware that you do have rights, and that if you need help with any type of injury situation or employment law situation, that you can reach out to me. You can jump in the chat, ask me a question. So I'm here on Twitch. Let's see. I have it working now so that I can kind of go over to a screen where should switch over now. There's a delay. Maybe. Wonder how much of a delay that actually is. So there's a delay, I guess. It looks like there's quite a bit of a delay between what I'm broadcasting here and what's coming up on Twitch. So I'm turning it large, going live every day, talking about the current economy, what you can expect. What I think is going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen, of course. Oh yeah, here I'm looking up here. Okay, there's the delay. It's quite a bit, maybe 30 seconds or so through Restream.io. So yeah, I'm using Restream.io to broadcast this over through them into Twitch. So I'm going to take a look at that quality. I think it's pretty good. but it looks like there's quite a bit of a delay rather than just going right to Twitch. So yeah, Alexander Napolin, attorney at large. I'm still casual because, of course, it's before Labor Day. We're still in August. It's August 31st. It's the last day of August. A lot of kids went back to school today in Los Angeles County. And so kids are walking to school this morning and stuff. So if you've experienced any type of auto accident, or you've had a situation where maybe your child's been injured because they were riding their bike to school or something like that, God forbid, you can reach out to my office. We do personal injury, bicycle accidents, pedestrian accidents, anything involving an automobile, and your children obviously could be hit out there. So just be careful out there. If you're sending your kids to school on their own, make sure that they have a route to get to school, that they know where to go, that they understand the safety features that are in place at all the intersections and for crossing the street, etc. And if there is an incident, consult an attorney. You don't know what your rights are. Your minor child has rights, and you need to have some guidance. And that's what I do here at Napolin Accident Injury Lawyer. So if your children are going out there for the first time today, they've been on break all summer long, they need to be careful. If you do experience any type of situation where you are concerned about your child because they were injured while going to or coming from school by an automobile or another motorist on the road, then definitely consult with a lawyer. Okay, I'm going to sign off for now. That was my little quick test for today. Maybe I'll come back later. I got some work to do. I got a hearing here in about 5 minutes. I'm going to have to talk to a judge on one of the cases that I have, a client who was injured at work. So I'm going to sign off for now. I'm just putting this broadcast up. And if anybody would like to subscribe to my channel, you're going to get a notification every day. And we'll talk about something new, and we'll also discuss something current going on, like back to school or back to work, what those things mean for you. Okay, signing off for now. I'll be back on here at about 4:30 this afternoon. You can tune back in, and I'm going to keep up this live stream.